Did you see that? They just shot Sam Steve. Let's get out of here, Pat.
Hurry up, they'll be coming for us next. You ride back there and shoot at them if they come.
Okay, I'm ready.
You idiot, you're on backwards. Well, hang on.
Okay. Oh, here they come. Let's get out of here. Come on, get this thing going. Yes, I got one, Pat. Got him.
Good shooting. Keep shooting.
Okay, I will. Get this thing going. Yeah. Come on, Pat. We're going to find that magic woman. Maybe she can help us. Hurry up, get up.
Okay, I sure hope she can help us. Just a minute. Oh, I gotta go tie Bob up here. Just a second, Festus.
Well, I'm going to hide in the saloon. Hurry up.
Okay, just give me a minute. I'm coming, Festus. Just
come on, get your fat fluffy belly in.
I'm coming. Look. Oh. Wait up, Festus. I'm coming.
Oh, Festus, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, it's worse. I've just seen Harry Hatfield's gang shoot Sam Steve.
Oh!
And Festus shot one of those gang members right off his horse.
Oh, they're following you?
Oh, yeah, they're going to be here any moment soon.
Oh, everybody, dig out your guns. We're going to have us a good old-fashioned shootout.
What do you think this is? The old K Corral? There's some good guys around here that might stop some bullets. And I ain't in the rush to stop my fair share. We gotta find us that crazy magic lady. Maybe she can make us disappear.
So now you want the help of the crazy lady, eh? Then you come your Festus and I'll make you disappear.
Oh, great. Oh!
Make Festus disappear!
What?
Oh!
Buddy, you're crazy. You're a rabble old goop dog. You old dope.
Now you think that's back and I'll turn you into a frog!
Oh, come on. He didn't mean it. Turn them back. Change them.
See? Because this makes Festus big again.
Whoa! Oh, please, you gotta help us. We'll all be singing all around our graves. Speaking of singing over graves, is this gunfight going to interfere with today's jamboree?
Oh, I hope not. I rode 150 miles to get to this contest.
Oh, I can't believe you guys are worried about some jamboree. We're about to get shot here.
This is the Wild West. We're used to performing under difficult circumstances. There's always some trigger-happy cowboy falling in love with us, ready to shoot at anyone who even whistles at us. This entertainment business is a tough one, but we ain't about to let a little gunfight ruin our chance for stardom.
Yeah, I rode 500 miles to watch this here jamboree. So let's get on to the show.
Yeah, and the winners get to go to Nashville, and they're going to perform, and the contest time is there. Yeah, so we ain't going to let any gunfight interfere with our best shot at fame.
Oh, best shot. That's what I'm worried about. Being at the receiving end of Harry Hatfield's best shot.
You guys just sit down and watch the show.
No way.
Sit down!
Okay. Come on, magic lady. Ain't Jen making us disappear here soon?
Wait, let's just get on with the introduction.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the...
Festus! Sheriff, we got a score to settle.
Harry, I didn't see anything. I didn't see you shoot Sam Steve.
Shut up, you babbling idiot!
Oh! Whoa!
Maggie, Harry, sit down and watch this one. Betsy just got my boyfriend, so I ain't about to sit down.
Yeah, and I don't take no orders from no lady.
Well, I ain't no ordinary lady, so sit down and watch the show.
Boss, you think we could stay just a little while?
Get up here.
My gun ain't working right now.
Get up here and defend yourself.
Lady, 100 miles would be just fine right now. We have time.
Oh, I need more time.
Sure. Go for your gun if you got the nerve.
Oh, great God, send these people 100 years now.
Oh, come on. Come on. Let's sit down.
You got 100 years, 100 miles, I said.
I'm coming after you, and I'm gonna find you.
Where are we? Let's get out of here!
And now, your host for the evening, Stan Kubitschek and Tomcat recording artist Suzanne Gitze.
Oh, Sam.
A bit of a problem here.
I'm sorry I'm so short. I wore my tallest heels.
Maybe we can work something out?
I think this little box is for me to stand
There we go.
on.
All right. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Suzanne Gitze. How about a round of applause? Suzanne, I must say, this is actually, we met for the first time today, and it's a delight, an honor, and a pleasure to be able to work with you here this evening. You're originally from Manitoba.
Yes, I am. I moved away from Manitoba 15 years ago, and I still miss it very much.
Born in?
Born in St. Boniface.
All right.
Lived in North Kildonan.
A Winnipeg gal.
Yeah.
Winnipeg gal comes home. I like it.
It's great to be back home.
Well, I have a similar background, Suzanne. They've been trying to get rid of me for 15 years, but I'm still here. It's, yeah, sure, yeah. It's probably Harvey Henry coming back from Calgary over there somewhere. But for me, it's a bit of a homecoming, Suzanne. This evening, I saw a lot of friends earlier this evening, and I remember back in 1979 when it's unfortunately the station no longer has a country radio format, but CKRC back in those days. And driving over here today, I was thinking 1979. That's 16 years ago, and Lord knows I don't know where the time's gone. All our old friends here tonight, we've all got kids now. Some of us have grandkids now, so I have no idea where the time's going. But when I got a call about 2 months ago, and Eddie Burkett gave me a call, and he said, Stan, you're 9th on my list. We'd like you to come and host with Suzanne. I said, Eddie, I'm there for you, buddy. I'm there for you.
You know, what I must say, it's a real pleasure for me, too. I was truly honored when Eddie phoned the Tomcat office and asked if I would like to be a part of the Manitoba Country Music Awards. It's so great to be back home. Manitoba Country is so strong, and you guys have the best spirit I've seen in ages. It's nice to be home. Thank you.
Suzanne, we've got a lot to do tonight for those people who are veterans of attending the annual MACA Awards. This is the 19th annual. Of course, we're here to recognize excellence in Manitoba talent, and all of the ballots are kept secret.
Yes, that's right. They're kept secret under the watchful eyes of Mr. Boris Boyko of Boyko Accounting Services.
All right, so we're going to kick things off this evening, ladies and gentlemen, with the award for the Recording Artist of the Year, sponsored by Teddy Bob's Bar. The award is rated on material that has been released within the eligibility period, which is about a year, March to March, so to speak, and it is the Recording Artist of the Year.
And to present the award for the Recording Artist of the Year are Maurice Bassett of Teddy Bob's Bar and Les Gillis of the MACA Board.
Thanks, Suzanne, and thanks, Stan. Too bad Stan can't bring the weather, a little better weather. I should be in Miami myself. Anyways, we're here to present the Recording Artist of the Year, and we have Foster Martin Band. Hog Wild.
Hearts on Fire.
And the winner is
Hog Wild.
Well, don't know where to begin, but thank you all very much. We do, we've got a few people quick to thank, whatever. We want to thank the radio stations across Canada and Manitoba, and especially 104 for giving us a lot of support. Of course, all our friends, family, wives, girlfriends, we really do appreciate all you guys holding in for us. And all you guys out there, the fans and everything, we do appreciate everything. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Our next award this evening, Suzanne?
Is the Tony Cianchuk Award. Tony Cianchuk was originally the founder of the MACA Awards.
And it's kind of a bit of a sidebar for me because, again, it's like a homecoming. I remember the Westbrook days. I remember walking in with Paul Graham many, 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 many years ago, and guys feeding me tequila when I thought it was water. That's a story from way back. Suzanne, I'm still paying for that to this day, believe me. But I remember we were just sort of rookies in those days, and Tony had a dream, and I can honestly say and proudly say that I got to become a very good friend of Tony and had lots of great times at the Westbrook. But that's where it all started, and we have Tony to thank, and of course we've continued with the Tony Cianchuk Award.
That's right. And the presenters for this award are Eric Irwin, the president of Dauphin Country Fest, as well as Fred Latane, the vice president of the Dauphin Country Fest.
And an old friend of mine, we were just talking, reminiscing a little bit backstage. He came into Winnipeg back in 1979, and he's now a veteran of the country wars. Chris Bickford, last year's winner of Song of the Year.
Thank you very much, Stan. One of the reasons that Dauphin Country Fest has become very successful is because we believe in Manitoba talent. And we're pleased to present the Tony Cianchuk Award, which is symbolic of Manitoba's rising star.
Okay, before announcing the nominees, Chris, I wish you luck on your nomination tonight.
Well, thank you.
Nominees for the Tony Cianchuk Award are Boot Hill, Doc Walker, and Hog Wild. Chris?
And the winner is Hog Wild.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Go, Doug, go.
Once again, thanks a lot. A few other people I'd like to get in here, too, is Howard Klopak for helping us with our CD. We really do appreciate it. All his efforts and strengthening with us, and Polar Bear Productions. We do appreciate it. And we'd like to get a big thank you out to Shelley Dufault. He's been helping us and supporting us right along with everything else. And James Creasy, who happened to throw in the steel guitar for us in our album. We do appreciate and thank him for his effort. And the Manitoba Radio, again, 104, you're there for us.
Right now, we'd like to perform, we're going to introduce a performer his name is Lyle Baldwin, and he's going to be performing "The Richest Man in the World," a song that he wrote and recorded with Louisiana Hot Sauce.
That's not actually the sauce itself. I think that's like the name of his band.
The band.
Last year he won Instrumentalist of the Year. You're sure to be entertained. He's going to smoke it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Lyle Baldwin right here.
Well, I got 4 good reasons why. I didn't build my house with a whole lot of my door to lock it down. Well, there ain't no reason in this whole wide world why I should be blue. There may not be no money, but honey, I got you. Well, I don't wear a 3-piece suit or a silk and tie, and I don't drive a Cadillac. You might pick up trucks just fine. Well, I'm not a man who can shower you with diamonds and pearls. But when it comes to love, honey, I'm the richest man in the world. When I die, they lay my poor old body down to rest. You can be sure that this boy's never stood the test. Well, I may not leave this world up anymore than I came in when. But when it comes to love, honey, you know I'm dying rich. Well, I don't wear a 3-piece suit or a silk and tie, and I don't drive a Cadillac. My pickup truck's just fine. Well, I'm not a man who can shower you with diamonds and pearls. But when it comes to love, honey, I'm the richest man in the world. Well, I'm not a man who can shower you with diamonds and pearls. But when it comes to love, honey, I'm the richest man in the world. When it comes to love, honey, I'm the richest man in the world. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, thank you.
Well done, Lyle. Smoking, the band's still smoking. Doug Ewell back there. Not really smoking, just coming out of his ears kind of thing. Next, Suzanne, it gives us a great deal of pleasure to introduce the award for Broadcaster of the Year.
Were you ever up for that award? Were you ever nominated?
No, I never was up for that award, actually, Suzanne.
Why not?
Well, I guess my record speaks for itself in that regard, but... However, I'm still here to talk about it, and most of the other winners aren't. Oh, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. The Broadcaster of the Year award is open to all Manitoba broadcasters, not necessarily those on the air, and it's important to note that because for those of us that are in broadcasting and have been in broadcasting for many years, it's the people that are on the air sometimes get a lot of the credit, of course, because they're the ones that all the focus. You see the billboards, you hear the commercials, you see all the print ads, all that kind of thing. But broadcasters encompass everybody behind the scenes, management, everybody on the air, so everybody that's in the industry, and it's very important to note that is indeed considered a broadcaster within the industry.
And here to present the Broadcaster of the Year are Lene Gutowski of Border Street Band and also Drew Young of the Border Street Band.
Hello, thank you very much.
Thank you. The nominees for Broadcaster of the Year are
Barry Kay.
It's 2:35 with Barry K. Good afternoon. Hey, we're giving away a pair of tickets to the Comedy Island. Next hour, be listening for that. Right now, here's Sawyer Brown on Country 104 FM.
Joel Lamoureux.
Winnipeg's home of hot new country. Country 104 FM, the hottest song on the face of the planet right now. In my humble opinion, You Win My Love, Shania Twain at number 4 today on the top 5 at 5. It's 5:14, a beautiful spring day in Manitoba. Manitoba, the finest place in the world to celebrate spring.
And Gary Alexander.
The WSO Goes Country on March 20th, when award-winning sensation Michelle Wright joins the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra. Enjoy some of her biggest hits, including Take It Like a Man, He Would Be 16, and Safe in the Arms of Love. Plus, be the first to hear the new hit.
On behalf of us all who depend on these people, the winner is
Gary Alexander.
Well, thank you very much. This comes as kind of a surprise because, Stan, let me tell you why you haven't won this award, because it's, you may know, people that have been around for a long time, the other people that have won this award, and especially the multiple winners, Jeff Jeffries, Johnny Murphy, they're not around anymore. So I just want to thank everybody. I also want to say hi to Barry and Joelle. I've worked with these guys for 4 years now, and it's just been a pleasure to be their friend. Also, this is for other friends. This is for Rick, Angie, and also for Brad James. Thanks very much.
Let's hear it for Gary. Indeed.
I know this next one's my favorite category, and this is for Female Vocalist of the Year, which is sponsored by Brooklyn's Motor Inn. And this award is based on individual performance by a female on record or in person.
The presenters are from the Brooklyn's Motor Inn, Cindy Dykes, and from the Foster Martin Band, the one and only Ray Martin.
Thank you very much.
Well, Cindy, I can tell you that by looking at the nominees here, I can tell you that these three gals are just, not only are they wonderful singers, but they are truly terrific ladies.
They certainly are.
The nominees for
And the nominees are Miss Donna Henry, Miss Shannon Traynor, and Miss Tracy Young. And the winner is...
I guess I should have opened this before. The winner is Shannon Traynor.
Wow. Well, first of all, I have to thank my mom and dad. I got the honor of winning this last year, and I forgot to thank my family. And, you know, you just get so nervous up here. It's very easy to do. I have to thank my mom and dad for putting up with me for all the years of playing in my bedroom when I was supposed to be sleeping, and for them telling me to pipe down and everything else, and just being so supportive. And I love you, Mom and Dad, and my sister and my brother, and all the friends and family that have come out and drove in from out of Grand Beach, Victoria Beach. The roads I know weren't that great, and I really want to thank everybody for supporting me. This means a lot to me. And congratulations, Donna and Tracy. They're good friends of mine, and this is for you girls, too. Thank you. And Hearts on Fire, of course.
We have a real treat now because my co-host is going to perform for you. Suzanne has been singing since she was 15 years old, and as we indicated at the outset here this evening, she was born right here in Winnipeg, in Saint Boniface. She is now singing under the Tomcat Records banner. She's with Tomcat Records out of Vancouver, where she recently signed a 2-year record deal with them. She was nominated for the Vista Rising Star Award by the CCMA, the Canadian Country Music Awards, and I'm sure all of you have heard her sing on record. I don't know how many of you have seen her live, but I know I certainly had the pleasure of that this afternoon during rehearsal. She is one dynamic performer. She's the real deal. There's no question about that. She's going to perform 2 songs for you here. The first one is Judge and Jury, and that was the first single from the second album released. That'll be available soon. The album is called Dressed in Black, and she's going to follow that up with the big hit from the first album. Fallen Angel was the first album. That was called Runaround. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome Ms. Suzanne Gitze right here.
Said, "Do you want to come down?" I said, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to leave Vancouver for a while, you know. The weather's nice, but sometimes that rain, it's just a little bit too depressing sometimes. But we don't have mosquitoes, you know, back there. We have 1 or 2, and that's about it. This next song I'm going to do for you was one of my favorites off of Fallen Angel. This is called The Runaround.
Fantastic. Suzanne, incidentally, will be coming back later on in this evening's award ceremonies to perform again. But I told you, of course, a lot of you know that from her first album. Quick little sidebar to her first album, 6 singles were released from that first album. So you know it's got to be good when they're releasing 6 singles off a debut LP. Our next award goes to New Talent Development. I know something about this, at least I thought I did many, many years ago. It's sponsored by the Manitoba Association of Country Arts, or MACA. The reason this is so important, certainly in my view, is that it recognizes individuals or groups that do not record or have not yet moved into the recording field. And really it has to do with live performances, getting up there when you first start, back in our day anyway, the afternoon jamborees all over town, and you're scared to get up there. You don't know if you should or not. You know you want to. You think you're good. You're not sure if they're going to like you. It's all of those things combined into this. That's why it's so important developing new talent here in Manitoba, and believe me, I know a little bit about that. The New Talent Development Award presenters tonight are, he's had a hot night so far. He was last year's winner of the Broadcaster of the Year, this year's winner Broadcaster of the Year, Gary Alexander, and an old friend of mine, remember occasionally sitting up watching the sunrise on the roof of the Westbrook Inn at 6:30 in the morning, sucking on a cold brew with Robbie Brass and Bert Todd. Oh, man, I'm telling you, the things we got into. Director of Entertainment for Winnipeg Convention Centre and past president of MACA, please welcome Terry O'Reilly and Gary Alexander.
Thank you very much, Stan. Just before we get to this award, I'd like to say on behalf of the Winnipeg Convention Centre how delighted we are to have MACA back at the Winnipeg Convention Centre once again. It's wonderful to have you folks here, and it's our delight and privilege to put this whole thing together for you with the wonderful folks from MACA. As Stan alluded to earlier, the New Talent Development Award is a very, very important award, and over the past nominees and winners have really gone on to take that award and do something with it. And I'd also like to take this opportunity once again to congratulate my friend Gary Alexander on the Broadcaster of the Year award. And it's wonderful to see that you've won that once again, Gary.
They're calling it the COD Award.
The COD Award.
Of Death Award.
The Kiss of Death, and with good reason. I think that you kind of went through that. So let's, without further ado, can we see the screens here? We're going to announce the nominees for the New Talent Development Award are. Chris Morin. Andrea Smith. Diana Desjardins. And Jack Nelson. Maureen Wilson.
And Lori Cole was the first contestant.
We didn't get a chance to see that, so...
Jerry, we should let you know that the Winnipeg Convention Centre is definitely the place to be to hold these awards, so thanks for having us back.
Thank you very much, Gary. Appreciate that. And thanks for coming, folks. And I guess we get to do the envelope thing, and the winner of the New Talent Development Award is... Gary, would you be good enough to read this? I guess I should open this up for you.
Diana Desjardins.
Diana.
Well, I wasn't expecting this. First of all, I want to congratulate everybody else who was in the contest with me. They were all great, and they're all good friends, so I hate contests. First of all, I want to thank God for not giving me pneumonia the night before, which usually happens in a contest. and for getting me there. I'd like to thank my family for coming out and supporting me. And I'd also like to thank someone special who's been helping me a lot since I came into Winnipeg, who's given me a lot of guidance and help in my writing, in my singing, and believed in me from day one. And that is Lionel Desjarlis. He's helped me a lot. And I'd also... And I'd also like to just thank everybody for their support and all the wonderful people I've met since I've come into Winnipeg. There's been some great friends that I've made in the music business, and I hope it's going to be a long friendship, hopefully. But thank you, everyone, and that's all I have to say.
Now we're in for a treat.
Yes, indeed. Next up, Suzanne, it's more entertainment for you, a real treat for sure. The Foster Martin Band, always a delight to watch live. They were last year's winner of the Best Recording Artist. Ray Martin, incidentally, was also won Songwriter and Song of the Year, but there's something that I did want to mention. As songwriters within the industry, their talents often go beyond the boundaries of what you see live or hear on the radio. Some of the work that my company's involved in on the corporate video side of things, we're doing something for the Wawanesa Company, their 100th anniversary video, and they approached us to produce it and also asked us if we would solicit from songwriters in Manitoba an original piece of music that would accompany their 100th anniversary in this province. They're very proud heritage in the province of Manitoba, and I can tell you that the winner of that search was in fact Ray Martin, and he had some collaboration on it. But so the talents go beyond what you hear on the radio and what you see live.
The last year's winners of Best Recording Artist, Ray Martin for Male Vocalist, Songwriter, and Song of the Year, completing an album this spring. Would you please give a big Yahoo Manitoba welcome? They're great. Please, they're
They're so good you can't say it. That's how good they are.
Please forgive me. The Foster Martin Band.
I must be dreaming. bass guitar, Lyle Foster on drums. Thank you very kindly. God bless you. Have a good shot tonight.
Great, holy.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's good that they play that well because a couple of the members of the band, I mean, I love running into Craig Fotheringham, don't you?
Yes.
Craig, how are you? Good to see you. Craig, what are you working on these days? New music, everything? Yeah. Love running into Craig. You get caught up on all the old news with Craig, you know?
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
He talks to me.
That explains a lot of things, doesn't it? Can you blame him? Anyway, it's time for the Instrumentalist of the Year, sponsored by Longham McQuaid. Remember my old friend Glenn there started that up many, many years ago over on Osborne. The Instrumentalist of the Year, recognizing an individual artist that also excels as a performer.
And the presenters for this award this evening are Lionel Desjardins, singer and entertainer, also from the Sunshine Records, and also Bruce Lapierre, who in the back of a truck, of my equipment truck, he interviewed me in Dauphin. Please welcome from CKDM, Bruce Lapierre.
Probably one of the best times I ever had in the back of a truck, actually, now that I think about it. And it's nice to see that there is somebody else here who is of normal height tonight, not all somewhat deformed like some people around here.
All of us have got giants up here ourselves, 5'10" and so forth.
Well, you know, it's a very, very tough field, the Instrumentalist of the Year. I mean, all of the different categories are very, very tough to find, you know, just, first of all, the nominees and then a winner. And tonight is no exception as far as the Instrumentalist of the Year award goes. And Lionel?
And that's right. The Instrumentalists of the Year are people that go into the recording studios, into the bars, into the clubs, and play all those special little touches that add all that wonderful stuff to what we call country music. And the nominees are Clint Dudium,
Tom Dudium,
and Mr. Craig Fotheringham.
And the winner is Craig Fotheringham.
Huh? Wow. This is really nice. This whole event is really nice. It gets better every year. I'd just like to say it's very nice that someone other than Clint Dudium won this award. And it's especially nice that it was me. Sorry, Tom. Next year, I guess. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well done, Craig. Time now, ladies and gentlemen, for the award for the Country Club of the Year. It recognizes the involvement and promotion of country music in Manitoba. Very important, this aspect of it. Suzanne, you would echo these sentiments. With the country stations in Manitoba, Hot Country 104, CKDM, stations in Brandon, CKX, that kind of thing, all across Manitoba, Portage-la Prairie, our friends at CFRY. That's a very, very important vehicle, of course, the radio stations that play country music, but they have to, the bands and the entertainers have to have a place to cut their chops, as it were, and to learn their craft, and folks want to be able to see them play live, and without those clubs, you have nowhere to see them live outside of a concert setting, so it becomes integral for promoting country music throughout the province.
And to present the award this evening for Country Club of the Year are Len Montford, promoter and entertainer, and Jamie Taylor of Alberta Distillers.
Well, good evening, country music fans. I know there's lots of them out there. Do we have some great country entertainment in this town? I kind of thought so. And to put it in a little simpler terms than what Stan did it, our country entertainers do need a place to expose themselves. behave yourselves.
We've just met.
Thankfully, many of the clubs around town still hire the live entertainment, even though they've got exorbitant prices. Right now, we have Jamie over here who's going to read the nominees for Country Club of the Year.
The nominees are Country Corral, the Downs Motor Inn, Silverado's Cabaret at the Garden City Inn, and the Stardust Saloon at the Windsor Park Inn. And
Do I get to read this?
yes.
The winner is Stardust Windsor Park Inn. Congratulations to the Stardust.
Wow, thank you very much. Well, the club wouldn't be the club without everybody that keeps coming and keeps coming back, and to all the staff that help make the club go the way it does. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we come to a part of the evening here that's very special. It's special for a lot of reasons, primarily because several ladies are going to be performing a tribute, and the tribute they're going to be performing is for a songwriter here in Manitoba who deserves a tribute. What's interesting about it and what's very heartwarming about it is that this individual knows nothing about what's about to transpire, so the reaction is going to be very, very interesting. This person has been a leading songwriter in Manitoba for as long as any of us can remember. This individual's songs have been recorded by many, many artists. It's almost like a hit factory from this person, the songs that she has written over the years.
And performing the tribute to the music of this great Manitoba songwriter are Cindy Kane, Laurie Jordan, Shannon Traynor, and Wendy Cameron. Please welcome them.
The tribute they're performing, ladies and gentlemen, is Faye Walker.
From
first, Stan. Stan! Is Stan here? Stan, you're always late.
Cindy, they said that you could handle this on your own.
No, I was told you're going to help me out a little bit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you have a script there too, or no?
I've never worked with a script, and it shows.
I think you were going to explain to us what the Golden Award was all about.
The Golden Award, Cindy, is golden in color.
Okay.
It's an award. The Golden Award is a recognition for contribution to country music over an extended period of time, and the individual that's about to receive that award tonight certainly is very, very deserving. Probably should have happened sooner, but certainly the Golden Award is in fact for contribution to the country music industry in this province over a long period of time, and she is very deserving.
Thank you for explaining that. Thank you, Stan.
My pleasure, Cindy.
Anyway, I'd like to first say how very honored that I am to be presenting this award tonight. I first met this lady in the early 80s. My band and I were performing in Regina when we were invited to her house for a fantastic home-cooked meal. I later learned other bands had often stopped in to enjoy her hospitality. I was introduced to her songwriting talent by my manager and producer, Don Grashy, who in his own words has always said she is one of the very best songwriters in Canada. When listening to her demo tapes, she would be singing her songs accompanied simply by her guitar. The message and contents of the lyrics were always deep and passionate. She wrote lyrics that most of us felt, but could never put into words. I believe her songs reflect some of her life experiences, and that has brought a lot of depth to her music. We created a lot of magic with the recordings we made. It all started with Faye Walker's imagination, honesty, and commitment to her craft. Her accomplishments are too numerous to mention. MACA has bestowed Songwriter of the Year honors on her 3 years in a row in 1988, 89, and 90. And also Song of the Year for Fiddle Texas Style in 1988. It thrilled all of us in the music industry to hear that she had been nominated by the Canadian Country Music Association for her songwriting talent in 1988. The song was one I had recorded. You were listening to the singer, not the song. It was one of the top 5 songs on the charts across Canada that year. Thanks, Faye, for saving that one for me. Nominated for Song of the Year, Faye was the only non-recording artist or performer to sing her own composition on the award show, and we were also very proud of her. Her songs have been heard on the radio in Canada, in the U.S., and all over the world, in countries such as England, Germany, France, and Australia. Faye grew up in a small country community of Pineys, so Manitoba has always had a special place in her heart. She now lives in Winnipeg with her husband Speed, who is no stranger to MACA and a country entertainer himself. Her family, friends, and Speed have always encouraged her talent. She has enriched many of our lives, especially mine, because I've had the opportunity to perform some of her wonderful songs. It is with tremendous pride that I present the Golden Award tonight to my friend, Faye Walker.
Oh boy. I wish my mom and dad are here tonight. I think my dad is watching somewhere. I'm really, really surprised about this. I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank Cindy for all the beautiful songs she's put out for me. I want to thank my husband Steve, who's been my real shoulder and everything to everything that I've done. And I know I sound really stupid here. I want to thank everybody here for this great honor. Thank you very, very much.
Great talent and very, very deserving. Congratulations once again to Faye Walker, and some nice words by Cindy as well.
And right now, we'd like to invite you all to take a nice short little intermission. Go outside and enjoy yourselves, and you'll be back here in 15 minutes, and we'll have some more fun.
Thank you.
Yes, I just wanted to comment on What's Up With That with Chris Lowen. Thought it was just an excellent show. Thanks. Bye-bye.
If you have any questions or comments about the programming on Video on Cable 11, please call our viewer response line at 287-4567. Interested in wildlife and the outdoors? You'll have a terrific opportunity to assist a successful community program and receive a tax receipt. With a minimum donation to Winnipeg Crime Stoppers, you'll receive a signed and numbered limited edition print by renowned Canadian artist Rob Triviger of On the Alert or Curiosity 2. Hurry, limited numbers are available, so help fight crime in your community by donating the much-needed funds to help operate Winnipeg Crime Stoppers. For further information, call 888-5840 or 1-800-822-5840.
Lots of people know my one brother, Kelly, who plays for the Edmonton Oilers, and him and I have always had a very special relationship. Competitive, I think he's the one who built the competitive aspect in me. Sid and I can remember being 10 years old and outside and him taking shots on me and thinking, there's no way you're going to score on me. One of the things my father told me when I was young was, he goes, well, you know, if you want to do it, it's going to be a lot of hard work. And I mean, he was right. It's been hard, it's been trying, but it's definitely been worth it.
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
Hey, everybody seen the bar around here? Come on, this way. Anybody seen Sheriff? Yes? That way. Which way? That way, the bar. Let's go. Ginger!
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi.
There's people looking for me, apparently.
Them all them ladies.
At least they're not in a uniform and wearing a badge. That's nice for a change. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, after an intermission, the 19th Annual MACA Awards here this evening. We trust that you've enjoyed the first half. We've got some great entertainment and great awards for you coming in the second half. One quick word, if I may, Suzanne, prevail upon everybody here this evening. I'm the Chief Ambassador for the Variety Club in Manitoba, and one quick word, because a lot of the entertainers that you see here tonight and a lot of the winners that have won tonight will be performing at Variety's Rock for Kids at the Duckworth Centre at the University of Winnipeg. If that's for me, I'm not here. A lot of the entertainers will be performing at the Duckworth Centre, University of Winnipeg on Sunday, April 14th. Thank you for your support of the Variety Club. Tickets are available at Select a Seat and the Variety Club.
And right now we get to introduce an awesome band for you. But you know, these guys, when I was playing at the Palomino, they invaded my dressing room. And I didn't know what to do. All the guys of this band were drinking with the guys in my band. I had nowhere to change. Nothing, you know, I didn't know where to go, what to do. Just my band, my dressing room was just filled with hog wild guys. Pardon? You could have... Oh. So all your are all your problems all the electrical stuff is all happening?
All right,
okay.
They're nominated for 5 awards this evening, including Country Band of the Year. They're coming off their hot debut album. They've got a video that's getting a lot of airplay on the New Country Network, performing their top 10 Canadian hit, Kick Off Your Boots, ladies and gentlemen, Hog Wild!
Kick off your boots. And what a fine girl. I saw her looking over at me. The kind of girl can bring you down to your knees. She asked me to dance. We walked on to the dance floor, the band started playing, and he said, yeah, kick off your boots and let your hair down, giving me the feeling that you might wanna mess around. We talked for a while and sipped on a Jack or two. She stood up and sat down on my knee. She whispered to me, why don't we leave together? And when we got to my place, I looked in her eyes, and I said, yeah, kick off your boots and let your hair down, giving me the feeling that you might wanna mess around. Kick off your boots and let your hair down, giving me the feeling that you might wanna mess around. Kick off your boots and let your hair down, giving me the feeling that you might wanna mess around. Kick off your boots and let your hair down, giving me the feeling that you might wanna mess around. Kick off your boots
Fantastic.
And that was a great song. And speaking of great songs, this next award is the Songwriter of the Year. And songs are so important because as a vocalist, I don't write a lot of my own songs, and so I'm always looking for that perfect song. And so that's why songwriters are so important. And I look through and I listen through so many songs just to get to, that have to go through the selection process to make it on the album and stuff. And it's just, I wish I had that talent of songwriting. So, Stan, you want to tell us who's going to present?
Absolutely. I did want to make one other comment, though, because as a performer, a lot of songwriters, maybe some that are here tonight, maybe some that are watching on television, might think, well, if I send a song, it never gets listened to. But that's probably not true because that's your business. Yeah. So you have to listen to everything that comes in. Isn't that usually the case?
Oh, yeah. You listen to everything, like I listen to everything that comes in.
Because you never know.
You never
when
know.
When Million Seller is sitting there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Songwriter of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. To present the award, two members of SOCAN, Songwriter of the Year, sponsored this evening by SOCAN. Would you please welcome, both from Hearts on Fire, Perry David and Shannon Traynor.
Why, thank you. Well, it's my pleasure to present this award on behalf of SOCAN. The actual Winnipeg rep is in Toronto, so we got picked. Anyway, SOCAN, for those of you who don't know, is the Society of Composers, Authors, and Music Publishers of Canada. And SOCAN plays a very important part in how people who write and publish music they play a very important part on how they make their income. This is what they do. They collect royalties from radio, TV, concerts, among others, and they pay these royalties to songwriters and publishers. And they are very proud to be sponsoring this award. That's what they told me. By the way, congratulations, my dear.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Should I let her talk? I guess so.
All right. The nominees for Songwriter of the Year are Ray Martin and Lyle Foster, Bob Richards, and Cal Popoff.
And the winner.
Good luck, guys. The winner is Ray Martin and Lyle Foster.
Wow. I guess that's why we're here, eh, bud?
Thank you very much.
This is Ray's dream come true, is to win this sucker, and he snuck it in last year, and I guess he got it again this year.
And so did you, my little partner.
That wasn't in the plans.
Well,
down the middle.
Okay. I want to thank all of the Winnipeg musicians and singers that come in and support us during our recording projects. And if any of you singers out there or bands are looking for songs,
thanks, Faith, for being an inspiration.
All right. Congratulations, gentlemen. Indeed. Next, we're going to present the award, ladies and gentlemen. It's the All-Star Band Award. In a nutshell, there's a lot of bands, a lot of performers, a lot of musicians throughout the province. So, Suzanne, this award is sort of, I guess, an amalgam of a lot of people. How exactly are we handling it tonight?
That's right. It's like they'll pick the best bass player from a band, or the best guitar player, best keyboard player. You know, they'll pick the best.
The best, the best, the best.
The
And in
best.
fact, if you put them all together, you would have
The All-Star Band.
the All-Star Band. To make the presentation for the All-Star Band, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome, they host the Sharing Circle on MTN, Lisa Meaches and Jim Compton.
Thanks, Dan. What we're going to do with this award tonight is we're going to read out all the entire list of the nominees for the guitar player, bass, keyboard, the drummer, the special instrument, and the sound engineer, and then we'll call all the winners up at the end. Okay, so please be patient with us. The nominees for the guitar player of the year are Kevin Cockle, Tom Dudian, and Ron Sawicki.
And the bass player of the year is Carlo Felice. He's a nominee, by the way. He's not the winner. Paul Kelly. Paul. And Vaughn Poyser. Poyser?
And this year's nominees for the keyboard player of the year are Craig Fotheringham, Jeff McMaster, and Craig Wilson.
Now we'll go to the drummer of the year. But before I do that, I'd like to say that I was in a band last year, or this year actually. We toured Germany and what have you, and I learned two chords, the two chords of life, which are DNA. Anyway, we'll get on with the drummer of the year. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good crowd. Drummer of the year, AJ Chabidon. And Tim Sutton. And Doug Ewell.
And for special instrument player of the year, our nominees are James Creasy, Perry David, and Clint Dudium.
And the sound engineer of the year is, the nominees are Larry Joyle, Daryl Kearney, and Dave Roman.
And now we'll read out the list of winners. For guitar player of the year, our winner is Tom Dudium.
All right, Tom Dudium. And the bass player of the year, and I guess these guys will be up here next year playing in this band behind us. The bass player of the year is Paul Kelly. He's there already. He's my goalie.
And the keyboard player of the year goes to Mr. Craig Fotheringham.
And the drummer of the year is Doug Ewell.
And this year's special instrument player of the year goes to Mr. James Creasy.
I hope those guys are making their way up here. And last but not least is the sound engineer of the year, Dave Roman.
So if we can have all the winners come up, please.
Come and get your hardware. Let's go.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Right now, we'd like to introduce our next performer. He was nominated earlier tonight for the New Talent Development Award, and he regularly performs with County Line. And performing a song he wrote tonight, here's Jack Nelson with Who's Right and Who's Wrong.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done, Jack. Apparently, Jack has his own fan club here tonight. That's what it's all about, supporting the people that write and perform country music in Manitoba. Our next award is for Producer of the Year. The producer of a recording can help make or break any recording, and that's not necessarily by sales, that's through the sound of the recording. They're rarely recognized outside the industry, but they're a huge part within the industry. Ask any recording artist. Oftentimes the recording artists themselves embody the producer's role, and those are rare talents in and of themselves. But a producer indeed brings that outside view, that objective view to a recording, whereas sometimes the artists get so wrapped up in the material, sometimes those little things here and there a producer can bring to the table that really snaps the recording into shape and sets it apart from others. Our presenters tonight for Producer of the Year, our co-host this evening, Suzanne Gitze, and the president of MACA, Margaret Burkett. Ladies.
Well, on behalf of MACA, I'd like to welcome you all here tonight. I hope you all know that since this is the 19th, next year's our 20th anniversary, presenting and recognizing the finest in Manitoba country music. So all you keep your eyes and ears open to what we're going to be doing next year. Now, I'd like to welcome you back home, Suzanne. It's so good to have you here, and thank you for joining us and honoring us with your talent and your presence. But I have one question. What does the producer do?
Oh, he's your best friend in the studio, believe me. He gets the best sounds out of you. He makes you work your butt off, and I mean he makes you work. He just makes all the magic.
Sorry?
He makes all the magic happen in the studio, and like I said, he's a singer's best friend.
Okay. And the nominees for Producer of the Year are Craig Fotheringham, Bob Richards, and Danny Shure.
And the winner is Craig Fotheringham.
Wow. I remember Errol Randall, my good friend Errol, has a very funny story. We were recording years ago at Century, and he had his son with him, and then Derek was about 10 years old, and he sat there for the whole day watching us. And he got home and he said, "Hey, Dad, who's that guy? Who's that big tall guy that sits there and goes, do that again?" And that's what a producer does. He says, "Do it again." But I think it's very encouraging. I think there's been some really great recordings being made here in Winnipeg. Louisiana Hot Sauce had a great song. And Take Off Your Boots is a great song. Foster Martin had a great song. And I think, it's really a very healthy situation. I think with CEDO, or Manitoba Sound and Film, with Kevin, I think helping us finance these projects, and everybody should be recording. It's the only way that you're going to get anywhere. The only thing that's going to make a difference. I mean, just take it easy on the PA system and cut back on the lights and go and make a recording, because that's the only thing that's going to do it. And give me a call, because I now have a studio. And thank you very much.
Craig Fotheringham becoming his own marketing agent. It's beautiful. I love that. It is scary. Somebody said scary in the front here. Next, we'd like to introduce a young lady born and raised in Manitoba. Tracy is part of the newly formed Wild Angels. She was nominated tonight for Female Vocalist of the Year. Tonight, performing the song she wrote, Same Old You. Please welcome Tracy Young.
Put your hands together here. Let's stop them. I hear you guiding over me, and love is moving along. But don't you think you better realize this woman who came here with you is singing our song. So I can see she's leaving, baby. She's already gone. Don't think she'll come running back to you.
little more noise, ladies and gentlemen. Tracy Young. Indeed, indeed. Great job. Song of the Year is our next award. Always a very prestigious time of the evening for Song of the Year. It's sponsored by the Free Ride Corporation. Paul, when did Free Ride become a corporation exactly? When did that happen? I don't know. My buddies in Free Ride have become a corporation. I'm telling you. The thing about a song, of course, is without the song, there really is nothing. You need the technicians behind it, the musicians, the players, everything else. But without that song, you really don't have much left. The presenters for Song of the Year tonight, would you please welcome from the Free Ride Corporation, Matt Mula, and from Radio Southern Manitoba, my old pal, Deb Callenhofen.
The nominees for Song of the Year are I'm the One, Foster Martin Band. Kick Off Your Boots, Hog Wild. And Red, White, and Blue, Hearts on Fire.
And the winner is Kick Off Your Boots.
You said it. Thanks once again, MACA and everybody, for all your support. We really do appreciate that. I'm just going to say a couple words. Thanks to everybody, all our friends and family, once again, for your support. Let the guys each say something here, because I'm sure they're dying to say something.
Thanks, Howard.
Thank you for all the radio support. We had wonderful support here in Manitoba and across the country as well, and without that, you wouldn't hear the song. Thank you.
I probably ought to thank my wife, because she kicks my butt every now and then. And my parents for making me take piano lessons. I could have killed you back then, though. All the fans, thanks.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of people to thank. I'd like to thank the band, for one, and my girlfriend, Chris, and my parents, and thank you, everybody.
All right, time to bring the roof down again a little bit. Suzanne is going to come out and perform another song for you. This was, in fact, the fifth single that was released from her first album. First album was called Fallen Angel. The song is called House Without a Soul. Would you please welcome once again Suzanne Gitze. Suzanne Gitze. Great job, Suzanne. Great album. And as we've indicated earlier this evening, her second album is due for release shortly, so please keep your eyes and ears peeled for that in the weeks ahead. Time now for the award for the Male Vocalist of the Year. This is sponsored by Hot Country 104, and this award is based on an individual's performance throughout the year. The presenters tonight from Hot Country 104, you hear him on the air, Joel Lamoureux, and he's the program director. He's the boss over there at Hot Country 104, and I understand he's in his own television commercial. Would you please welcome Barry Kay, Joel Lamoureux from Hot Country 104.
Actually, Stan, just to correct you a little bit, promotions director. The program director is a job I don't think I'm quite ready for that yet. Hope you folks are enjoying the show right now. It's been a great event, Country 104 FM. Pleased to be and proud to be a part of it. So, Joel, what's on your mind tonight?
Well, I don't know. The award show tonight certainly brings up a lot of memories of when I used to work in radio in Thunder Bay, and certainly one of those stories that comes to mind tonight is about this band I knew that were a husband and wife combination.
You know something, Joel, that kind of sounds like a band like Hearts on Fire, you know, with Shannon and Perry?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the story, but in this case scenario, why don't we just substitute the names, okay? So Perry and Shannon. So Perry and Shannon have this band once upon a time in Thunder Bay, you see. And what happens is they're arguing all the time about who runs the band. Perry says, no, I run the band. Shannon says, no, I don't think so. I run the band.
I guess you might say that they are arguing all the time over who wears the pants in the band.
Pretty much. So one day they want to record this one particular song. They think this is going to be a big song on the radio. Perry says, we got to go in and do it next week. Shannon says, no, I don't like the song, so it's not going to happen. Perry says, really? Okay. So he takes his pants off, gives them to Shannon, and Shannon says, what am I supposed to do with these things? Perry says, put them on. So Shannon pulls up the pants, and obviously they're too big. She says, I don't fit these things. That's right, he says, because I wear the pants in this band, he says. She says, really? So she takes off her underwear, flings them at Perry, and says, put these things on. So Perry struggles to get them up to his knees, and finally says, Shannon, I can't get into these things. She said, and that's right, pal, you never will again until your attitude changes.
And with that, the nominees for the Male Vocalist of the Year, Chris Bakeford.
Just like you, she was a beauty. Just like you, I thought it'd be easy.
Our second nominee tonight, Perry David.
The words were red, the dress was white, and now I'm blue.
And our third contender for the Male Vocalist of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Martin.
Just remember, I'm the one, wants your love.
And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Male Vocalist of the Year is
Ray Martin.
Thank you. My daughter screamed so loud in my ear, and I've gone deaf here. She's sitting right beside me. Thank you. I want to thank, the first person I want to thank is the producer. And he was right, and so was Stan about what they say about producers. Craig Fotheringham is a very talented individual, and he did make it. He made me do it over and over and over again. Thank you, Craig. I also want to thank my band, the Foster Martin Band. I want to thank these guys. They're with me all the time. Ray Grenier, Craig Fotheringham, Lyle Foster, Alan Popwich, and Joe Lowe. These guys are a great bunch of guys to be a part of. Thank you very much, everybody. And thanks for the members for voting.
Oh, hey, me? You know what?
First of all,
you're really good. I want you to know it. It's very good.
I don't say very much, let's face it. You know what? But I would like to ask Ray Martin, could I have that song, I'm the One? It's really good. I want that one.
Love the music business. They're cutting deals right on stage. I love that. I love that. Next up, we have some more performers for you. This individual is currently recording his second album with the Freebird Band.
And he is about to be a new dad soon and performing a song that he wrote, Looking Back at Me. Please welcome the Fred Mitchell Band.
Right there.
I've been gone for 2 long weeks, too long. I can't wait to get back home to your loving where I belong. You look so strong. Girl, you know you can do no wrong. The way you tease me, please me, baby, you got my heart in chains. Walking 1,000 miles on fire today, you call my name. When I first met you, baby, you were the cutest thing in town. Little did I know, the angels flew so close to the ground. I know now. You tugged on my heartstrings somehow. I'm on cloud nine, knowing that you're mine, girl, and never want to set you free. Forever and ever don't seem long enough when you're lying here with me. Baby, you're driving me crazy with this hold you have on me. Darling, you got me falling for you every night of the week. Oh, but come Friday night, it should feel alright. Let me tell you, girl, what I say. Oh, loving honky tonk, girl, you got my heart a pumping, honey, looking back at me. You got me hooked. One look from you, baby, and you send my mind insane. How does it feel to pull the red on me, baby, knowing I'm like a runaway train? I've never been the same. Girl, you're always on my brain. Yes, you say. I like the way you walk, I love the way you talk to me, darling. Please don't refrain. The little things you do always pull me through those hard times that I'm away. Baby, you're driving me crazy with this hold you have on me. Darling, you got me falling for you every night of the week. Oh, but come Friday night, it should feel alright. Let me tell you, girl, what I see. Fun loving honky tonk, girl, you got my heart a pumping, honey, looking back at me. Yes, it's a fun loving honky tonk, girl, you got my heart a pumping, honey, looking back at me. Thank you so much.
everybody, Fred Mitchell.
There you go, Freddie. All right. Time to introduce now the Country Band of the Year. All right, it's a big one. It's sponsored by CMA Entertainment, and it's open to all country bands working in Manitoba.
And presenting this award this evening is Eddie Burkett of CMA Entertainment, Kimberly Carroll of MTN, and Lorraine Kearney of Country Wave Magazine of Vancouver.
Thank you, Kim. This award is particularly nice for us at CMA Entertainment to sponsor, being an ex-band member myself. That's how I got my start in the business. And the bands are very important. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the bands that have worked with us in the Manitoba community here over the last few years and helping support our agency, and we really thank you. My family thanks you. I want to thank, while we're doing thank yous, Lorraine Kearney here came all the way out from Vancouver. She represents the Country Wave magazine. She's helping us present this award tonight, and also the BC Country Music Association. Lorraine Kearney. And it's looking pretty good up here so far. And we want to thank one of the most dynamic entertainers, entertainment reporters here in Manitoba, a very good journalist here, for helping us present this award, and we'll let her read the nominees. Kimberly Carroll from MTN Channel 13.
Thank you. Now, Eddie, you know, a lot of fellows tonight have said to me, God, I feel short among all these high-heeled beauties. But you don't feel that way, do you, Eddie?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were a man who could hold your own, Eddie. It's not the pen, it's the signature. For Country Band of the Year, the nominees are Foster Martin Band, Hog Wild, Hearts on Fire,
and the winner is Foster Martin Band.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Come on in here, guys. Well, what did I say about this band before? I can only say one thing, Country Band of the Year. I know that a lot of people have told us when they come out and watch us play, come to a dance or wherever it is that we play, it always looks like we're having a good time. And it means that we really are having a good time because we have a good time playing together. This is a great bunch of guys right here, and they deserve this award very much so.
I'm just proud to be on the stage with Craig Fotheringham and his 27 trophies he picked up tonight.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. The next award is a real biggie. It's the Entertainer of the Year, and it's sponsored by Buffalo Bills. This award not only encompasses recording material, but live and staged performances as well. And to present the Entertainer of the Year award are my very handsome and tall co-host of the evening, Mr. Stan Kubicek of KHZ Communications and CKND TV, and Keith Legros of Buffalo Bills.
How you doing, Stan?
Keith, I'm good. How are you?
Just great.
I understand that you have some knowledge of the Wadahowski family, don't you? Because I've kind of known them a little bit over the years.
I've known them for quite a long time myself.
Now, I know that they've been strong supporters of country music, as has yourself, Keith. A couple of new initiatives, some new things happening. You want to tell us a
couple of real
about
exciting things. Well, first off, the big one is Buffalo Bills opening very shortly out in the Transcona area, 826 Regent Avenue. we'll be open around the middle of May. I can tell you that it's real exciting. Lots of people have come up to me not only tonight, but have called the hotel, come down. They're way too inquisitive about what's been happening at the club and the inside and what it's going to look like and stuff like that. And I can tell you from going in there on a day-to-day basis, boy, it's going to be something.
I wonder, will Letta Hosky let me go in there and play Tulsa Time once or twice when he opens it up, just for the hell of it, you know? I don't know.
Stan, you're always welcome by, you know that.
Keith,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Entertainer of the Year, my friend.
Entertainer of the Year?
The nominees are?
Okay, the nominees are Foster Martin Band.
Just remember, I'm the one, wants your love.
Hog Wild.
Kick off your blues and let your head down.
Hearts on Fire.
The words were red, the dress was white, and now I'm blue.
I've never had a chance to do this ever, to say and the winner is.
Do you say and the winner is?
Do you want me to? I will.
Yes.
I'd be honored. Because it's a very prestigious award. The Entertainer of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, the Foster Martin Band.
Well, I guess the one thing I want to say is I'm glad that Kick Off Your Boots wasn't written by a Manitoba songwriter, because we would have gotten kicked there big time. I want to say congratulations to all of these fabulous bands and artists that got nominated tonight. It's an honor to be nominated with you in the same league. Thank you very much. We do appreciate this a whole lot. Thank you.
I can only add to what Ray has said. It's just a privilege and an honor to be amongst all the wonderful artists here tonight. It's just unbelievable. Thanks to all our wives who put up with this all year round. And thank you all. Thank you. I just like to say that I have to say that this year was some of the best voting I've seen in 19 years.
Entertainers of the Year, let's hear it for them.
Well, Stan, I must say it's been a pleasure this evening hosting with you.
Thank you. It's the pleasure has been all mine, Suzanne, absolutely. But the time is gone. That's it. It's over. It's party time upstairs, but there are a couple of people we should thank.
Yes, sir.
I'll let you start.
First of all, I'd like to give thanks to the MACA Board of Directors and our producer for the show this evening, Gary Robson, Karen Penner, our escort for this evening.
And Suzanne. Miles would shoot me if we didn't mention Suzanne, of course.
Suzanne, yes. Very beautiful, Suzanne.
Videon Channel 11, you'll be seeing this over the next weeks and months on Videon. All the people working behind the scenes, all of the volunteers, all of the musicians, and everybody that works so hard at the Convention Centre to put this show on. On a personal note, it's been a while since we've had a chance to spend this much close time together in the country music industry, and for me tonight, it really has been a homecoming. It's great to see all the old friends and faces, and a special night especially. I wanted to mention this for Faye. That's superb, Faye. From me to you, congratulations. Fantastic. And Suzanne, I don't know where that big sound comes from, but boy, I'll tell you what, it's, yeah, there you go, you see? A pleasure working with you, and I thank you very, very much for tonight. You made it a real easy job for me, and thanks to everybody tonight. Still a little bit to go here at the end, and of course the party is upstairs in just a little while. Thanks for coming, everybody, and hope you had a good time.
Thank you.
I'm in.
Now, Josiah, you know, we can take a man back from the future. Dang it, oh, he's so handsome. Maybe you could just make one wish come true for me. Oh, now what? I'd love to sing a song with these boys back here. All right. Yeah!
Comes a time, somewhere down the line, there'll always be a lesson you will have to learn. Don't hesitate, just walk straight. Even though the road in life you take will always turn, you live and die. You don't know why you give and take, and then you give again. You're losing sight, well that's alright, you don't give up, and most of all, don't give in. Got to believe in one higher than you. You'll find a love that's endless and true. You'll receive much more than you put into. You believe in one higher than you. Life unfolds, the hearts turn cold. They only want to know exactly what you're made of. Lies and pain, wind and rain. You'll never find anything as strong as real love. The road gets rough, you've had enough. You stumble and you fall in search of truth. You realize love has no eyes, and there's only one thing left you got to do. Got to believe in one higher than you. You'll find a love that's endless and true. You'll receive much more than you put into. You believe in one higher than you. And if that mountain gets higher than you've ever climbed, and it seems like you come to the end of the line, yeah, go. Find a love that's endless and true. You'll receive much more than you put into. You believe in one higher than you. Got to believe in one higher than you. You'll find a love that's endless and true. You'll receive much more than you put into. You believe in one higher than you. One more time. Got to believe in one higher than you. You'll find a love that's endless and true. You receive much more than you put into. You believe in one higher than you. If you believe in one higher than you. Oh, drive home safe tonight, everybody. Let's go safe and have a party tonight. Thank you. Give a hand for all the great entertainers tonight. God bless you all.